Okay, so this particular piece I am not a very big fan of. I don't like it. I do like the composition. I like the fabric, I like the lace, I like the embellishments. The colours just aren't singing to me, and because it's fabric, it's a bit of a nightmare to cover. So I am going to have a play around with a few things and see what I can do. Hello, hopefully you can hear me over the main road out there. So this is now dry and the colours start to pull through from the sprayings I used beneath it, so it's looking pretty good. I do like the muted down colour, and I think that's worked well. This kind of pastel effect around here, how light this is, I think it's worked really well. But I don't feel it's finished, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to add some clear gesso to it to give it a bit of tooth, and then I'm going to mess around with some watercolour paint on it to try and keep this sort of muted down tone and add a bit of translucency to it. But in order for the watercolour to stay properly, I'm going to need a bit of gesso there. So like I say, I'm going to use clear gesso. It's just a Winsor & Newton one that I've got. Really easy to get a hold of, so I'm just going to stick that on some of the elements here. I'm not going to do it on all of them because it'll give a bit more texture and a bit more what's the word I want? Differentiation throughout the piece, and we'll take it from there. So let's see what happens. Okay, so it's had the time, it's dried out, and I actually like it a lot more now. One thing I'm not too comfortable with is just how vibrant some of this is. Now, I do like the vibrancy of it, but it detracts from the pink around here, and because it's a darker pink, I want to just pull it back that little bit. So you can see that what the clear gesso actually did, it's allowed the pigment to hold rather than sliding. So you can see, I don't know if you can see it there, let's bring it up here. Yeah, you can see in here the granular pigment, and that's because of the gesso, because the gesso's given the pigment something to hold on to grip onto. So, like I say, I want to knock it back a little bit, and again, that's white paint. To just pull that back. So I've got some white gesso, golden, I can get the lid off, and I'm just going to use that on a dry brush, try not to dip it in my tea, and just dry brush over some of this just to pull the colour back, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I'm actually quite happy with that. As you can see, all the gesso has done is just knocked back some of the colour a little, so it's just not so in your face. Muted it down nicely, and I'm actually quite pleased with that. So part of my little rosebud did come out. I will get that glued back in, and I'll glue that back in a bit, and leave it all to dry off. So yeah, I think we're going to call that done. Very pretty piece. and not bad for something I really didn't like originally. I'm also going to get this bit stuck down here across the corner, just so that it holds in place, and any other loose bits of fabric that are kicking around, stick it all down, and yeah, we'll be calling it done.